This is Richie Branson in Orlando, Florida at Ongaku Overdrive on April 27th, 2013.
What's up, world?
Hi, Richie. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. How you?
Awesome. So, Richie, tell me about yourself. Tell me how you got into the rap game. And
well, it all started, when I was in high school. I used to beat on the tables and stuff in high school and whatnot. And then at one point it was like, well, I'm good at making beats on the table. Let me just go ahead and make real beats. So I started making beats. I was ended up producing for Def Jam, Sony, and a lot of other big major label artists. And at some point I was just like, I want to start rapping. I want to really just start making music that I want to make. So I started rapping, and originally I was more of a mainstream, typical rapper, all that bull. And then at one point I was just like, it didn't feel real to me. Like, it didn't feel like it was just fake. I felt like I was more of a persona than really me. So at some point I decided to just switch up and rap about things I like, like anime, video games, and stuff like that. And it's crazy because I actually feel way more fulfilled doing that. And like, I have a great fan base now, and they love me and I love them.
Awesome. And how long have you been doing it now?
I've been rapping for about 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. So.
Awesome. And I guess you're a big gamer?
Yeah, I love video games, man.
Okay.
Video games and anime.
Video games and anime? So, your influences would be video games, anime, and do you like comic books, or?
Semi. I'm sort of into comic books. I like them. Like, I've been reading a lot of comic books from Antarctic Press, really good company, actually based in San Antonio. And really getting along with that, and that's been great. But more video game, more anime, more of a visual, motion, I guess you could say.
So as far as anime and video games, what are some of your influences?
Love Gundam. Gundam is like, that's my main influence behind even rapping, really, was Gundam. I've always had a big affinity for mecha, anything mecha, giant robots, video games like Zone of the Enders, like any video game where you can pilot a robot. I was a big Mech Warrior, Heavy Gear 2, anything that has to do with robots. And that's sort of the reason why I fell in love with anime and games, because those sort of personified my interest in robotics and all that stuff. So kind of just a natural fit.
Me too. I'm actually a super robot guy.
Okay, so super robot, like Gurren Lagann,
Messenger and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my anime thing. But I'm actually a bigger comic book guy.
Okay.
So as far as musical influences,
musical, I'd say Wu-Tang Clan. Like, I'm a huge Wu-Tang Clan fan. Jay-Z, Common, a lot of like lyricists. Like, I'm more into like the old school lyrical rap. Not really a big fan of like a lot of the new mainstream stuff. I think it's not intelligent. Like, I'm more into raps with depth. Like, if I hear a punchline and it takes me 2 seconds to get it, and I'm like, oh, that's the stuff I like.
Right. So as far as Wu-Tang Clan, did you have a chance to see RZA's Man with the
Yes, Man with the Iron Fist. First day, had to see it. It was so awesome.
Yeah,
Loved it.
It was really awesome. It actually brought me back to the old Shaw Brothers films and stuff like that. Yeah, it was really great. So do you get to do a lot of shows? You tour a lot?
Yeah, I do a lot of shows, man. I actually just got back from Vegas a few days ago. I had a show out there for Sabacon, which is great, and toured with MC Chris last year. Had a few spot dates since then. Went up to Stephenville, Texas not too long ago for their convention up there. And it's just been great, man. I love the opportunity to get out there and really manifest what I do with my fans. It's a great experience, and I'm just living the dream right now.
Awesome. And who else have you toured with, or what are those?
Did a lot of shows with Mega Ran. Mostly those just been me. I've done a couple shows with Adam Warrock. He's here tonight. Awesome, very awesome artist. I definitely want to collab with him pretty soon. And just a lot of spot dates on my own lately, you know.
Okay. Anything in the works?
I got an album all about Chrono Trigger. It's coming out May 28th, but pre-orders start next Tuesday. So it's that 6 days from today, 5 days. Some days from today.
And now, is that the album that you're donating the proceeds to? Or?
Yeah, all of the proceeds that I make from my Chrono Trigger album are going towards charity. I want to donate them to a foundation called Extra Life. They work with the Children's Miracle Network. And it's a video game themed charity. And I feel like with the music I make, because I have high hopes for this album, I hope that it gets a lot going on in my career. But I want a milestone that I do to not just change my life, but the life of other people. So, I don't know. It's something I want to do.
Cool. All right, well, really, we've come to the end of the interview. If you have any last words, you can shout them out.
Sure. Last words, I just want to thank everybody. Thank everybody who took the time to ever listen to my music, buy my albums, come to my shows. Like, you guys are the reason why I've done this, and it's you guys that really make it possible for me to do what I do. So thank you so much. Just make sure you get the next album from Guardian with Love. It's all about Chrono Trigger. Comes out May 28th, 2013. See you guys later.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much, man.
No problem, dude.